But there are some who do not seek any such serenity or indeed any inward life at all. They are of a mechanical turn of mind and readily fall into a mechanical kind of sophistry which entraps and paralyzes their reason. They ask, given that God created everything, who created God? When I first heard this question, I straightway confessed again, and Muhammad is his messenger, for the Prophet, peace be upon him, predicted that this question would be raised. Indeed, he predicted a great many future events of importance. All have come true and will continue to do as time unfolds. On one occasion he said, "A day will certainly come when some people will sit with their legs crossed and ask, given that God created everything, who created God?" Of course, those who put such questions are atheists or inclined to ism and seek to lead others astray also. The purpose of their question is to avoid the responsibility owed by a creature to the Creator, to avoid belief and worship. At best, the question is derived from the observation of cause and effect relationships. Every circumstance can be thought of as an effect and attributed to an antecedent circumstance or cause, which in turn is attributed to some circumstance antecedent to it, and so on. In the first place, it is obvious to anyone who reasons objectively that the notion of cause is only an hypothesis. It has no objective existence. All that objectively exists is a particular, often, but not always, repeated sequence of circumstances. Secondly, if this hypothesis is applied to existence as a whole, we cannot find a creator of it because each creator must have a creator before that creator in a never-ending chain. In fact, the futile notion of a never-ending chain of creators was one of the arguments used by Muslim theologians to explain the necessity of believing in God. It is self-evident that the Creator must be self-subsistent and one, without like or equal. If any created being can be said to cause anything, that capacity to cause was itself created within that being. Thus, no being in the universe can be said to be self-existent. Rather, it owes its existence to the Creator, who alone is self-existent, as well as self-subsistent. It follows from the fact that the Creator alone truly creates that for each and every being. He has determined all possible causes and effects, all things whatsoever that come before or after it. Therefore, we speak of God as the sustainer, who holds and gives life to his creation from first to last. All causes have their beginning in him, and all effects find their ending in him. In truth, created things are no more than so many ciphers or zeros which, no matter how many we put in a series, add up to nothing, unless a positive one is placed before the series to give it value. In just this way, the creation could have no real existence nor any value except by God. What we call causes have no direct or independent influence in existence, no direct or independent effects. It may be that we need to speak of causes and effects in order to understand how, in a short space and over a little period of time, some part of the creation is made intelligible to us and available to us for our use. But even this but confirms our dependence upon God and our answerability before Him. It is not God who needs causes and effects to create. Rather, it is we who need causes and effects to understand what He has created. He alone is the first and the last, the eternal, the initiator, and the determiner. And all our busy little efforts after cause and effect are but veils between ourselves and His majesty. Let's then affirm once more, He, God, is one. God the self-subsistent, eternally besought of all. He neither begets nor was begotten, and nothing whatever is like unto him.